Hello everyone, Don Master here. Got a single item Amazon haul here today, and picked up this Gearwrench 1/2 inch drive ratchet. And I don't have a straight non-flex head ratchet that's mid-length, not short, not extra long, but mid. And they come really handy. This one was discounted down on Prime for $31, and I just thought that was a great deal. I was looking at the 90 tooth Gearwrench ones, and they were like twice the price, and this is an 84 tooth. And to me, there's not really a big difference between the 84 and the 90, as far as degrees and this and that. And the 84 tooth ratchets have been around for a while, and they hold up. I got coworkers that have the 84 tooth, the older ones, and never had problems. But I kind of wanted a comfort handle. They had this 84 tooth with a comfort handle, but it was twice the price. It was $60, 50 or $60. So for $31, I think this is great. We'll get it opened up here in a sec, but this is how it comes out of the Amazon, brown paper bag. This is the 1/2 inch 84 tooth long handle ratchet, lifetime warranty, made in Taiwan. Part number 81360A-07. And he's really interested in it. Big Daddy here. Anyway, let's get this opened up and see how it looks out of the bag. There it is out of the bag. So this is a 15-inch long ratchet. If you get the comfort grip, I think they're around 16 inches. And then if you get the flex head version of this, it's about 17 inches. So I have the snap-on 1/2 inch drive flex head ratchet comfort handle that I got probably 8 years ago, and it's great. It's non-locking though. I was contemplating getting a locking flex head that's around this length, but I don't really need it. I can use my regular flex head snap-on, but I wanted a little bit longer than just a standard length 1/2 inch drive ratchet. It really does make a big difference, honestly, having that extra leverage, breaking bolts loose and whatnot. And I don't use a whole lot of 1/2 inch drive anymore now that I work on a light duty diesel. But every once in a while, you do come across bigger fasteners and nuts and stuff that you need to get that extra strength to get it broken loose or tightened up or whatever you're doing. But as you can see, it's the newer style Gearwrench logo. A little bummed about that. I think the newer Gearwrench logo is a little cheesy in my opinion. I like the older style one where it actually says Gearwrench, not GW. And then 84T for 84 tooth. The one thing I do really like about Gearwrench ratchets is they have that semi-flush switch. And the switch, I've never had problems with the Gearwrench. I've had problems with the Icon quarter drive ratchet I got where this doesn't feel that great in my opinion, and it'll lock up on me. This one is really positive feeling, and it says on and off, and it's great. I think the chroming is pretty decent. I mean, it's made in Taiwan. It's not terrible, and I'm probably going to get some good use out of this. I do like the comfort grips a lot, but for the price, I just couldn't pass this up for $30. I mean, that's a really good deal. On a tool truck, a ratchet like this is probably going to be around $150, depending on where you get it. Matco might be more than that. I think Snap-on is about around $150 probably for a ratchet like this. Cornwell probably about the same. Mac, I know that they're about maybe $150, $200, somewhere in there for an axis this size. So for something I'm not gonna freaking use every single day, I'm like, why not? Let's just try the $30 on sale Gearwrench. I think this is normally like $40 or something, $45. I can't remember, but I got a really good deal on it. Dirt cheap for a 1/2-inch ratchet. And, you know, you can use this in a professional setting. I know guys that have used the Gearwrench ratchets for years, and they say that they hold up just as well as the other brands, and they have a lifetime warranty, you know. And if you really want to rebuild it fast, you can order a couple head kits and have head kits with you. This one has the different design where it's got the C-clip in there. There, I got some light on it now so you can see it better, but it's got the clip in there that holds the plate in for the head kit. And I have a few of these ratchets in 3/8 and quarter drive, and you know, they hold up. They do hold up. I haven't had any problems with them, and I use them at work every day in mix with my Snap-on and Mac ratchets and my Mac-Ho. But the tooth count feels really good. There's not a whole lot of back drag. You know, I'd take one of these over an Icon any day. Just in my honest opinion, I think that these are great. Sorry for the blurring. I got the light turned on the camera, and for some reason it's blurring on that end. But they put the part number stamped in here about midway up on the shaft. Could tell there's some grease there. And the 84 tooth is really similar to the 90 tooth. I mean, you barely notice the difference. And if you can get the 84 tooth a lot cheaper, that's what I recommend. They're going to continue to make them. It's not like they have the 90 tooth to replace the 84 tooth. It's just they have the 3 options, which to me is cool. But, you know, the 120 tooth ratchets, I think they're great. But there's a pretty big jump in price when you go to that. So, you know, always look at that. But every once in a while on Amazon, maybe some other websites, you can get pretty good discounts on the 120 XP ratchets. Like my little quarter drive flex head one I got, the 6-inch one. That was on Prime Day for like $25. And it's a 120 tooth, you know, non-comfort grip, but it has the flex head. It's not locking. It's got the detents. And I love it. I use it at work every day. I haven't had to send it out or have it rebuilt or nothing. Haven't had to take it apart. It hasn't fallen apart. So, in my opinion, if you're trying to save money, and you're a mechanic or weekend warrior guy, and you don't want to pay tool truck prices, I'd recommend the Gearwrench ratchets. I truly think that they are pretty decent quality for what you're paying. Yeah, you can get the SATA ones. The SATAs are basically the exact same thing. They have a 3-pack of quarter, 3/8, and 1/2-inch drive, standard length handle, non-flex head, 120p is what they call the SATA. And you can get those for pretty cheap, but SATA doesn't, with the SATA name, you can't get all these different lengths, and you can't get the flex heads and all these locking flex heads, so that's why I just go with the Gearwrench, because they have more options, even though it's the same company. So, anyway, I'm gonna grab a socket, see how it feels, how it goes on there, and we'll try that out. We'll put a socket on it, feel the back drag maybe a little bit better. Alright, folks, well, I got a couple sockets here, and I got a couple more ratchets I brought to compare. As far as price-wise, I think that Tecton here, it came in my master 1/2-inch drive chrome set that I got a while back. I'm not sure how many teeth this is. I haven't counted it, but it's a decent ratchet. It came in the kit. It's not super long. but it works, and it has the quick release button. I'm not a fan of the quick release. I just like the flat, non-quick release ones, but the Tecton is pretty nice for what it is. The handle's a little different. They got kind of that cut out there. And the head is a lot more compact. So I don't know if strength comparison, you know, because you got the Gearwrench right here, and then you got the Tecton, and that's a big difference in head size. I mean, I didn't realize that till I set them next to each other and compared them. So I don't know if the strength of the Tecton is as good as the Gearwrench, but they're both decent ratchets, and I just like the Gearwrench ratchets overall for the price, for a budget tool. That's just what I prefer. Let me know what you guys think, what you prefer when it's not tool truck, not coming off the tool truck. But the nice thing about this Tecton, it does have a screw-in faceplate seal design. Unlike the Gearwrench here, you have the C-clip style. And then here's an old Mac, VR17 and VR17K USA, brand new, pretty much never been used. And I'm sure you guys who follow me have seen this ratchet quite a bit. But it's very nice. The head is very beefy. It's a low tooth count. This is a 30 tooth ratchet. Really durable, and you can hear that very coarse tooth. I don't bring this to work and use it because I'd rather beat up ratchets that I can replace. This one is fairly hard to replace. Matter of fact, my Mac dealer has this same ratchet on his truck for sale. It's been on his truck for months and no one's bought it. Exact same ratchet, and he wants $120 for it. And I paid about $100 for this on eBay, but I'm like, man, I'm thinking about picking that one up he has. It's the exact same, but man, they don't make them like this anymore, where they have the Mac logo like that on top compared to the Axis, where the Axis says Mac Tools. It's nice. The Axis is nice, but I like this look better. I know I might sound weird, but I like that Mac logo better, that old-fashioned Mac logo. I just think it just looks more professional than this Mac Tools, how they have it all on there like that. I don't know. That's just me, I guess, but I love the Axis ratchets, don't get me wrong, but they're not 100% USA. They're made in USA. But anyway, there's the Axis. It's got just 90 teeth, and you can hear that. And obviously this one is way coarser. But comparing the Axis 90 to the Gearwrench 84, it's very similar. I mean, you barely even notice it. And then the Tecton, I don't know what the tooth count is on it, but it's probably an 80 or a 90. It's probably a 90 tooth. Gearwrench. Old Mac. 30 tooth and then 90. I'd say maybe this Axis is a little bit finer than the Gearwrench. But, you know, try not to get hung up on all the fine tooth stuff. I mean, if it's like a 70 or 80 tooth, it's gonna be good. Anything above that is good. You know, you don't have to have a 90 tooth ratchet or higher. The 84 tooth ones get the job done, and for the price, the 90 tooth Gearwrench, they're great. I have my 90 tooth Gearwrench ratchets that came in my socket kits, and I've beat the crap out of them and they haven't broken or anything. But if I'm going to purchase a ratchet from Gearwrench individually, I'm probably going to go with 84 because of the price difference. And the quality is still there. You just don't get, there's just 6 teeth less. So anyway, we'll put a Cobalt USA made socket on the Gearwrench. And the back drag really isn't that bad. We'll check the back drag on the Tecton. The Tecton honestly has a lot more back drag. I have to put more force into it when I turn it. Yeah, the Tecton has more back drag, but it feels nice. And this is a quick release. This is a small head for a ratchet, for a 1/2-inch ratchet. I think it's the smallest one out of these. It's almost the size of a beefed up 3/8. But yeah, the Gearwrench is great. Feels great. Back drag feels great. Let's try the Axis. The Axis, very minimal back drag. That's one thing I like about Axis ratchets from Mac. They don't have a whole lot of back drag. You know, to me, the Axis 90 is probably the closest you can get feeling to a Snap-on. Not the same as a Snap-on. I think Snap-on's the best. I think they have the best feeling, best ratchets. But these Axis ratchets, man, they're really good. I have 3/8, quarter drive, and 1/2-inch. I have a plethora of them now, and I've had really good luck with them. And then you got the old Mac. Not terrible amounts of back drag, but you know, it's got 30 teeth. Still gets the job done though. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Gearwrench. And as you can see, the thickness of them, they're all pretty close to the same. The Tecton and the Gearwrench are pretty close. The old Mac is really thick. It's got that beefy head kit in it. And then you got the Axis 90, which is honestly pretty thick for what it is. It's about the same as the Gearwrench. So they keep them pretty slim for 1/2-inch drive. But man, this 1/2-inch ratchet, this is the first 1/2-inch ratchet I bought from my Mac guy, and it's got a lot of nice strength to it. I really like it for a really strong belt tensioner, because I don't get no head wobble because it's a fixed head. It's just a straight 25-inch ratchet. And I get that sucker on there, that nice handle, and I can break stuff loose. I can loosen a belt up easily. But anyway, hope you guys like this. Kind of went long on this video, but hope you guys had a great weekend. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.